To focus on yourself is to prioritize your needs, put yourself first, and be mindful of your thoughts and decisions. This means understanding that you are important and deserve love and attention. It also means recognizing your strengths and weaknesses and giving yourself the same care you give to others. But why should we focus on ourselves? What does it mean to focus on yourself? Focusing on yourself means prioritizing your own needs, goals, and well-being. This can include taking care of your physical and mental health, developing your skills and talents, setting and working towards personal goals, and taking the time to reflect on your thoughts and emotions. It also means setting boundaries and making decisions that are in alignment with your values and beliefs. Overall, focusing on yourself is about taking control of your life and making choices that will lead to personal growth and fulfillment. Why is it important to focus on yourself? Focusing on yourself can bring a whole host of benefits. For starters, it allows you to gain clarity into who you are and what matters most to you in life. This process will allow you to identify your passions, strengths, weaknesses, interests, and values, all important information when it comes to achieving success. You may discover things about yourself that you never knew before, or even realize a new sense of purpose or direction in life. Build self-awareness. By paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and actions, you can gain a better understanding of who you are and what you want out of life. Improve your self-esteem and confidence. When you focus on your own needs and goals, you become more comfortable with yourself and more confident in your abilities. Make better decisions. When you are in tune with yourself, you are better equipped to make decisions that align with your values and beliefs, which can lead to greater satisfaction and fulfillment. Take care of your physical and mental well-being. By focusing on yourself, you can prioritize self-care and make sure that you are taking care of your physical and emotional health. Create balance and harmony in your life. Focusing on yourself allows you to balance your relationships, work, and personal interests, which can lead to a more satisfying and harmonious life. Overall, focusing on yourself is essential for personal growth and well-being, and it allows you to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. The benefits of self-focus. Focusing on yourself has a myriad of benefits. When you take time out for yourself, you can get a better sense of who you are as an individual. You can examine what makes up your identity in order to better understand how you want to live your life. Self-focus can also help reduce stress levels by giving you the space to reflect and relax without worrying about other people's opinions or expectations. Additionally, it can boost confidence levels by allowing you to recognize your achievements and celebrate them with pride. Lastly, self-focus allows us to make more mindful decisions that are based in our own wants and needs rather than those of someone else's. How to focus on yourself and not others. The first step to focusing on yourself is to identify your goals. This means taking a step back and reflecting on what it is you really want out of life. Do you have a specific career path in mind? What hobbies would you like to pursue? Are there any skills you'd like to develop? By taking some time for self-reflection, you can start honing in on exactly what it is that makes you happy and prepare yourself for success. Practice self-care. Once you know what your goals are, it's time to practice self-care. Taking care of yourself should always come first and foremost. If you don't take the time for your own well-being, it will be much harder for you to achieve your goals in the long run. Start by getting enough sleep every night, eating nutritious meals, exercising regularly, and making sure that your mental health is prioritized as well as your physical health. Taking care of yourself allows you the energy, focus, and motivation needed to reach all of your goals. Be self-aware of your emotions. It's important to be aware of how we feel when we look at other people's successes or failures. If we find ourselves feeling jealous or envious of other people's accomplishments, then it may be a sign that we need to take some time for ourselves and refocus our energies on our own pursuits. By recognizing these feelings early on, we can make sure that they don't distract us from focusing on ourselves and our own successes. Unplug from social media. Social media has become an integral part of many people's lives today, but constantly scrolling through blogs or comparing ourselves with influencers online can lead us down a dangerous path filled with comparison and envy rather than motivation and inspiration. Unplugging from social media can help us refocus on ourselves without being influenced by external factors or people who may not necessarily have our best interests at heart. Take some time away from social media each day so that you can prioritize yourself instead. 8 tips for prioritizing yourself. 1. Set boundaries. Being able to say no is one way of setting healthy boundaries in relationships with friends, family members, co-workers, etc. This allows us to take control over our own lives while respecting the wishes of others around us at the same time. 2. Take breaks. Taking regular breaks from work or any other activities will help restore energy levels so that we can stay focused on ourselves instead of being overwhelmed by all that is going on around us. 3. Exercise. Exercising regularly helps release endorphins which improve overall moods as well as physical health, all while providing an outlet for stress relief from everyday life activities. 4. Eat healthy. Eating nutrient-dense foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean meats and whole grains will not only provide energy, but also allow us to think more clearly throughout our days so that we can stay focused on ourselves rather than worrying about everyone else's needs all the time. 5. Get enough sleep. Getting enough sleep each night will ensure that we have enough energy during the day, which will allow us to stay focused on ourselves instead of feeling drained or exhausted from trying too hard with everyone else's problems all at once. 6. Spend time alone. Spending time alone allows us to get some much-needed me time, where we can relax without feeling pressure from anyone else's expectations or demands upon our lives. This could include anything from reading a book or taking a bath. 7. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps bring awareness back into our lives so that we can focus on ourselves instead of getting lost in negative thoughts or outside distractions like social media or television screens. 8. Ask for help when needed. Asking for help doesn't make us weak. It actually shows strength because it acknowledges that sometimes we need assistance in order for us to keep focusing on ourselves instead of trying too hard with everyone else's issues at once. Questions to ask yourself to maintain self-focus. The first question to ask yourself is whether or not you have a clear goal set for yourself. If not, it is time to take a step back and identify what it is that you want to achieve. This could be anything from starting a business, learning a new skill, or getting into shape. Whatever it may be, make sure that your goal is specific and measurable so that you can easily track your progress toward achieving it. Once you have identified your goal, make sure that you write it down somewhere so that you can easily refer back to it whenever necessary. Turn your focus to these 4 areas. Time management. The first area of focus is time management. Allocating your time effectively is essential if you want to get the most out of each day. Planning ahead and setting realistic goals for yourself will help you stay focused on the task at hand and ensure that nothing gets left by the wayside. Learning how to prioritize tasks and break them down into manageable chunks will also help you stay organized and productive. Self-care. The second area of focus is self-care. Taking care of yourself emotionally, physically, and mentally should be a top priority in your life. This includes getting enough sleep, eating healthy foods, exercising regularly, as well as taking time out for yourself when needed. Self-care is essential for maintaining a healthy balance between work and personal life so that neither one suffers due to lack of attention or effort. Relationships. The third area of focus should be on relationships, both with others as well as with yourself. Building meaningful relationships takes effort but can provide immense rewards in the form of love, trust, connection, support, encouragement and more. Additionally, it's important to cultivate a strong relationship with yourself by practicing self-love and kindness daily so that you can feel supported both internally and externally in all facets of life. Goal setting. The fourth area where you should turn your focus is goal setting. Not just short-term goals but long-term ones as well. Thinking about what success looks like for you in 5 years or even 10 years from now can help motivate you today towards achieving those bigger goals over time with dedication and hard work. Remember that small steps taken today can lead to big successes tomorrow. Am I taking small steps towards achieving my goal? Once you have identified your goal, the next step is to break it down into smaller chunks. These smaller chunks should each be achievable within a short amount of time and should form part of the bigger picture toward achieving your goal. For example, if your goal is to start a business, then breaking this down into smaller steps might include researching the industry, creating a business plan, or even just reaching out to potential customers or suppliers. By taking small steps towards achieving your main goal, you will find that these tasks are more manageable and will help keep you motivated as well. Am I allowing distractions to get in the way? We all face distractions throughout our day, whether they come in the form of emails, social media notifications, or even simply talking with friends or colleagues. These distractions can quickly derail our focus from our main objective if we don't keep them in check. It is important, therefore, that we regularly assess how much time we are spending on these distractions versus focusing on our goals and objectives. If needed, then make sure that you schedule some distraction-free time each day where you can focus on making progress towards achieving your goals without any interruptions. Remember, you're not alone. Reach out. It's easy to feel like no one understands what you're going through or that you don't want to burden anyone with your problems. But the truth is, most people have experienced similar struggles in some way, even if it doesn't seem like it on the surface. Reaching out for help is easier said than done, but it's worth taking that first step even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Talking to someone who cares about you and is willing to listen can make a huge difference when facing a challenge. Be kind to yourself. It's also important to be kind to yourself during tough times. Remember that mistakes are part of being human and everyone goes through challenging moments in life. Instead of beating yourself up over past decisions or feeling embarrassed by your current situation, try to focus on what you can do now to make things better, whether it's changing your mindset or taking steps towards achieving something positive. Don't give up. When faced with a difficult situation, it can be easy to give up entirely without recognizing the progress you've made along the way. Don't forget that small steps forward are still progress. Celebrate each success no matter how small. Every victory counts. Focusing on areas where you have improved will help keep morale high during difficult times and remind us why we should keep going despite any setbacks we may face along the way. Focusing on yourself is an important part of living a balanced life, one where you recognize both your strengths and weaknesses, and it comes with many benefits such as lower stress levels, improved confidence levels, healthier decision-making practices, etc. We hope these tips have helped provide some guidance as you strive towards prioritizing yourself above all else. Remember, no matter what happens in life, you're not alone. Everyone deserves love and attention. Why not start with yourself? Give yourself permission today, and every day. By focusing solely on yourself first before worrying about anybody else, you won't regret it.
Ain't no sense in